Learn to read the bass clef. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Music Home's Theory series. In today's class, we're going to learn how to read the bass clef, also known as the F clef. This clef is super important for pianists, bass players, cellists, trombonists, and more. And just like with the treble clef, we're going to focus only on the notes that appear inside the staff, the 5 lines and 4 spaces. Let's get started. Understanding the staff. As you may remember, music is written on a staff, 5 lines and 4 spaces, which we always count from bottom to top. Let's review quickly. Line 1 is the bottom line. Line 2, line 3, line 4, and line 5 is the top line. And in between, we have the spaces. Space 1 is between line 1 and line 2, space 2, 3, and the top space is space 4. What is the bass clef? This is the bass clef, also called the F clef. Why F? Because the 2 dots in the clef surround line 4, and that line is the note F. Remember, the bass clef gives its name to the line where it is written. On piano, it's placed on the 4th line. If it were on a different line, the note names would completely change. So always make sure the bass clef is placed correctly. Notes on the lines. Now let's learn the names of the notes that sit on the lines in the bass clef, from bottom to top. Line 1, it is called G. Line 2, it is called B. Line 3, it is called D. Line 4, it is called F. Line 5, it is called A. Now, let's check the notes in the spaces. Again, from bottom to top. Space 1, it is called A. Space 2, it is called C. Space 3, it is called E. And space 4, it is called G. Let's look at a couple of examples to practice. If I see this note written on line 3, I know that's D. If I see a note in space 2, I know it's C. You don't need to count up from the bottom each time. The fastest way is to memorize the position of the notes so you can read instantly. Many students make the mistake of thinking the treble and bass clefs are just flipped versions of each other. But remember, they have completely different note names, even if the note looks like it's in the same spot. That's why it's so important to always check which clef you're reading first. Let's look at this note. It's in the first space of the bass clef. If we check our space names, we'll see it's an A. Now, look at this second note. It's on the 5th line. That's also an A, but it's a different A because it sounds at a different pitch. We'll learn more about pitch and note placement in another class. Now you know how to read all the notes inside the bass clef staff. Quick challenge. Can you name these notes? Check the example and drop your answers in the comments. In our next video, we'll show you how to read notes above and below the staff using ledger lines. So make sure to follow Music Home for more, and check out our website for private and intensive courses available online anywhere in the world.